You know you can't spell that.
Anyway, they don't know whether the people who protested yesterday plan to continue these protests now that Mandela is set to arrive. But one group that is planning to protest while Mandela is here is Sharpton supporters, who are upset that Al Sharpton's going to have to start serving a 15-day sentence just as Mandela is set to arrive in this country.
Oh, we all feel bad.
Well, Sharpton has some interesting things to say about it. He says he can understand what people are doing. He sees the handwriting on the wall. These people are saying, hey, it's time to get Al Sharpton on the street because he's not a nice boy and won't behave himself, and since he won't do that, we're going to throw his big fat butt in jail.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
I thought that was interesting.
You want to play some chanting?
No, that has nothing to do with Al Sharpton.
Yeah, but I always like chanting.
We'll get to the chanting.
Come on.
Hold your horses.
Can't keep me waiting.
Meanwhile, Howard, we have a guy who's trying to be a serial killer, apparently, in Manhattan. He calls himself the Zodiac.
Zodiac Man. Zodiac.
And because nobody had noticed him, he started writing letters to the Post and to 60 Minutes, and he left a note by his last victim. So now the cops are on to him. The chief of detectives, Joseph Borelli, gives us a description of the Zodiac as provided by his last victim.
He described this individual as a male black, 30 to 35 years old, 6 feet tall,
Eddie Murphy.
80 pounds, a mustache and a beard.
Oh, it's not Eddie.
Wearing dark clothing.
No beard.
It's Gregory Hines.
Appearance.
Oh, he's unkempt, though.
Oh, unkempt. Yeah, like you want to look good when you're the Zodiac mass murderer.
So anyway, they're now having handwriting experts and astrologers look over the Zodiac's notes.
Yeah, and you know what they found out? They analyzed his handwriting. They found out he's crazy.
Well, they don't want to say that, though.
Right.
Because he might not be. But they wouldn't be surprised if he was.
Yeah.
What is wrong with people? Anyway, they also don't. He always signs his notes with a Celtic cross. And
that's what you do, Nelson, isn't it?
They don't know exactly what that means. And he also used the word Faust.
Faust?
In the letters.
Fred, you're always quoting Faust.
That.
Faust.
So,
what do they mean by that? That he underlined it? Does it have special significance?
Well, they say that means that he's repressed. If he underlines words, he's repressed.
Wow.
He also traces over words. That means he's repressed as well. So I guess he's real repressed.
Hey, Jackie, I don't want to say anything, but do you notice that you always underline everything?
Well, you're just crying for attention.
Oh, boy.
That's what that means.
Seriously. Is you am repressed? Then I'll protect you. If you is repressed or oppressed or depressed.
They also have a description, as I said, from one of his last victim actually got to see him. He always approaches his victims from behind, sometimes asks them a question, and then he clubs them and shoots them.
Nice guy.
But he's not a great shot, because he's at point-blank range, and he hasn't managed to kill anybody yet, even though he thinks they're dead. And the police also say the gunman usually flees on foot, but then again, he might have taken the subway. So, what?
Right on top of it.
Yeah. So anyway, they're on top of this, and as I said, they're gathering a task force and having all their experts look at this information.